Welcome to Livingstone High School, where tradition meets ambition, where talent is nurtured, and where every learner is empowered to rise. This is more than a school. This is Livingstone, 100 years of excellence, and we're just getting started.
I felt quite emotional when I saw the school today for the first time after so many years. This school had been a beacon of hope, and it was during the 1960s when I was at this school. It was turbulent times in the sense that almost all the liberation educators were here and detained and banned. I'm speaking very fondly of Ali Fatah, R.O. Dudley, Les van der Heyden, Dr. Neville Alexander, G.L. Abrams, and they were all banned, and it was turbulent times, and Rekalia was the principal, and she held it all together. But Livingstone, I'm proud to be connected to the school. Livingstone was an incubator in the liberation struggle and taught us values, and Victor Wessels was the one person who really instilled in us the dangers of propaganda, the dangers of wanting to associate and compromise on principles. And it was a wonderful, wonderful experience that instilled in us good teaching values so that we could take our place in society. Thank you very much.
I can tell you that today has been nothing short of emotional. It's been goosebump moments. Sitting in the hall earlier, listening to the presentations, it's been beautiful. But following you as the students, it's wonderful to know that the sense of discipline, the sense of pride in the school is still there, because that was something that was very, very big in the old days. And to see that in you guys as young people, just the way you greet us, the way you interact with us, has just been so, so beautiful. And just taking a tour around, oh my word, goosebumps, emotions, memories, nostalgia, all the good stuff. I'm very, very proud to be a former Livingstonian today.
I'm indeed proud to be part of such a very special occasion, an august occasion. Both my children were at this school, while I was the principal, in fact. My siblings were all at this school. So I have a long history with the school. In total, I spent about 35 years at the school as a teacher and also as the head of the school. But one must never forget that we stand on the shoulders of tremendous founders, in fact, giants, who crafted the vision for the school. And in the face of tremendous onslaughts by the apartheid government, many of them sacrificed homes and were relegated to places outside of the country or even on Robben Island. So that is something that we must never forget. The history, where we come from, and on whose shoulders we stand. And so this is a celebration of not only 100 years, because that's merely longevity. It's 100 years of challenges and tremendous successes, because from this school emanated persons who you can find on every continent, in every major city in the world, persons occupying positions of tremendous influence. And so indeed I'm elated, honored, and at the same time humbled to be associated with an august institution like this. Thanks very much.
This has been the most incredibly emotional experience for me. When I started in grade 8, which was standard 6 back then, it was our 50th anniversary, and that was huge, the fact that we had turned 50. So to have lived long enough to see the 100th, and to see the school doing so well, and the marvelous learners coming out of it, who are so well equipped to take their place in society, is just, it's an incredible an incredibly proud feeling for me. I was emotional, I was teary. I cannot describe how I feel today. Just gratitude. Gratitude for what the school has done for me and for what the school continues to do for the people coming through its doors.
Excellent, actually. It's so nostalgic for me to come back and be in the hallowed hallways of Livingstone High School since I matriculated in 1982, and that would be 44 years ago. So I'm privileged to be back here celebrating 100 years with all the Livingstonians, colleagues, ex-pupils, friends have become relatives, and people have married out of the school. So yes, it's a school of excellence. That time it was maths and English and biology and all those things that had to be done by those matriculants. So I feel that I've done what I could do at Livingstone, and it stood me in good stead for the rest of my life.
My name is Tanya. I was variant when I was here, and I matriculated in 1997. So next year will be 30 years that I'm out of school. It's amazing to come back. It's interesting to see all the development, and it's a very proud moment for myself.
Hi, I'm Anthea Variant. I matriculated in 94, and coming back to the school and seeing it still 100 years later and how it's grown, it's a very proud moment. I think Livingstone instilled a sense of excellence in me. I carry that through in whatever I do now, and I'm just very grateful to have been at the school.
Good morning. My name is Brandon. Matriculated in Livingstone 1987. The school is totally different to what it was when I was here. We had stables, we had prefabs. The school has grown tremendously, and that is through the hard work of the students and also the ethos of the school, which is one of advanced, as our school song says. Livingstone has left a legacy of excellence and will continue living in that legacy of excellence in the next 100 years. We're fantastic, and we're glad to be back here, and we're just happy to meet old alumni. Thank you.
It is actually phenomenal. I started at the school as a teacher in 1985, and went on to become the principal at the school in 2003 until I retired in 2010. In the time that I was at the school, one of the things I came to realize was the way in which this school was unique. And one of its unique characteristics is the learners. We call them students at the time. People who were very individual in their way of thinking and who were encouraged to be different and to question. And the result of it is that what you see even today is that the students who are and who have come through the school are people who are critical thinkers and who are articulate in what it is they are thinking. So I feel proud of being a part of this today. I thought that the ceremony this morning was fitting and very good, and I thoroughly enjoyed the fact that they went on this little march around and demonstrated to the neighborhood and to the other schools that are here, demonstrated their pride in the school, a pride which I share. Thank you.